Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I know that you've heard my disclaimer and everyone else's disclaimer on YouTube about how this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research, yada, yada, yada. But one thing I haven't done on the channel yet that I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to show you how I do my research before investing. So for those of you who watch not only this channel, but some other people who are like, hey, buy this stock, buy that stock, and they're like, hey, I'm not your financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research. That way, it kind of pawns it off on you, right? Okay, because I hear it from other people too. I want to show you actually how I do the research that I do before investing in a stock, okay? And your research may vary from my research, but I'm just going to give you some things that I do that may help you. So you may not buy any of the stocks that I talk about on the channel, and that's perfectly okay. You may follow some other guys, and I just want to give you some information on what I do to help myself be empowered and be educated and feel more at ease before I put a dime into the market. So, again, just to reiterate, this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. So, let me show you how to do that right now. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go through these 10 points here, and I'm going to kind of give you some insight on each of them. So, number one is get a lead. And when I say get a lead, it can come from a lot of different sources, right? It can come from a friend, maybe sending you a text message saying, "Hey, man, you need to look at this stock here," okay? Or you could be on Twitter or Facebook or StockTwits or Reddit, whatever, and people are talking about this particular stock, and you keep seeing it, and you're like, what's this about? So um, that can be a lead there. It can even come from you being at the grocery store or the convenience store or Walmart, whatever, and you see this product and you're like, man, this is a really, really neat product. I wonder if they're publicly listed to buy stock in. Okay. So in that case, if someone, emails you or texts you or you see something online where they talk about this particular stock, you know that they're, trading publicly, but if not, then you'll have to just go type in, the company name and then stock behind it on Google. And if they're publicly traded, it's going to come in, okay? Come up. Number two is look at the company's website. So regardless of where you hear, wherever you hear, about this lead, you want to go to that company's website and take a look at them and kind of dig into them and see what they have on that website. Okay, is it a legit company? If this is an OTC stock, you definitely want to go check the website out because some of them are super sketchy, not even operational. Okay. But you want to go look at the company's website because a lot of the times they'll have little short videos to kind of tell you more about the company. You can access their team, their leadership team. You can access their financial documents. You could access any type of PR and things like that that they're releasing through the company, and it's overall it's the one of the biggest parts in the process is going through and reading about what they're doing and where they're heading. Okay, looking at the balance sheet. Okay, this is the next thing that I do after I look at the company's website and I feel convinced that I want to keep going and maybe invest money into the company. If I look at the company's website and I'm like, I just don't think this is for me, then I never even get to step three, right? So looking at the balance sheet, there's going to be a link in the description below. It's not me doing the video. It's someone else that's doing the video that actually, this is how I learned how to read the balance sheets. And he does a good explanation. So I'm kind of giving a referral to this guy to go take a look at it. I could do a video on it if you want me to, just let me know, no big deal. But I figured this would be the easiest thing for now. Um, Go and look at the balance sheet. I will show you how to get to a balance sheet. Okay, so the way you get to a balance sheet is you type in, go to Yahoo, type in whatever stock. So you see I'm on Tesla stock. I'm going to click on the Yahoo Finance portion of that particular stock there. And then there's going to be a bunch of tabs at the bottom here. Okay. And company outlook, chart, conversation, statistics, historical data, profile, and you're going to click on financials. On financials, you're going to go down here and you see income statement, cash flow, balance sheet, and you're going to hit balance sheet, and there you go. Okay. If for some reason it's not showing the correct format, you could hit expand all and it'll actually expand it and show you more. But you have quarterly, annually, things like that. And you could also find a lot of information off of this website as well, as far as, like you said, company outlook, the chart, and the holders. It shows like who are the big institutional investors in that company. Okay, guys, next thing I do is I look at the all-time, the 5-year, and the 1-year chart. So why do I do that? Because I want to see if there's any type of pattern, okay, or any type of historical data that shows this company going to a particular point. And if it fell down way below that price point, I want to do some research as to why, okay? Did they have some type of lawsuit? Was there a change in the CEO? Was it during the crash of 2020? Was, just something. I want to go and check those out and see exactly what happened and do some research from the 1 year, the 5 year, and really the all-time historical data on that chart. Okay. Next thing I usually do is I try to find this on the stock on YouTube. There's so many YouTubers covering stocks right now that I like to go and watch, several people and see if I can get a good in-depth conversation about the stock, a non-biased opinion. I don't want someone on there saying, you need to buy this stock. I'm buying it, you need to buy it, and not give me any information as to why. That drives me absolutely batty, okay? So what you want to do is you want to find someone who's just giving general information, and I like the ones who say, well, I'm not even buying this stock, I just want to provide the information, okay? So that way you can, take some notes and kind of develop more of a sense of what's going on with the company. Okay, research the competition, see who else is out there, and understand the competition that you're about to go up against. Okay, from there, I have all this stuff done, guys. I'm kind of formulating, my own little thesis now on this particular stock, and I'm looking at identifying my own goal and my own opinion now of this particular stock. Okay, so I, I'm kind of sold on the stock. I love I love the team around the stock. I see this stock going more, like bigger. Okay. I think that, I'm ahead of the game. It's not really doing much at the time. No one's talking about it yet. It's kind of like, you're getting in before Wall Street, basically. So I always like to try to get in on the front end, these things where people are not really talking much about it. Okay. That's whenever I like to do a lot of research on these particular companies and try to get in on the front end. That's the ticket, right? Next thing is that if I'm sold and I'm like, I want to go ahead and buy this stock, I'm going to identify my own goal of where I think is an attractive price point and where I see this going. And then I'm going to decide where's going to be a good entry point for myself. Okay. And the way I do that is I go and I read the charts. I go on Thinkorswim, or you could even do it on Yahoo Finance. And I try to find my entry points whenever I want to get in when they're undervalued always. Okay. I always want to get a good deal on these stocks. Now, if it's a $5 stock and you see it going, all the way to $30 in a couple of years, and you say, I want to buy it under $5 and all this stuff. If you see it going to $30, does it really matter if you buy it at $5 or $6? Probably not, right? But if if you're really like frugal like I am, I always like to try to get in at the cheapest prices available. If I think for sure it's going to go under $5, then I'll probably wait, or I may put like 25% of my money in to that stock, and then whenever it drops, I'll put another 25%. And if it keeps dipping, I'll put another 25%, and I'll continue to do that until it kind of levels out, and I'll finish out my position and hold. Okay. Next thing, guys, is be disciplined, patient, and unemotional. There's always a chance that this thing tanks on you, that your thesis is going to be wrong. And if you're at a certain point to where you're like, man, I just have to cut losses with it. Some bad news just came out and this stock is going to go lower. Okay, I'm down and it's going to go lower, or I'm up right now and my target's 30, but it's at 20. But I heard something come out to where this could drop the stock. It's sometimes you got to make that decision of moving on and cutting ties with it. So anyway, guys, I hope that this helped. Let me know how you do your own research. If this helped at all, leave a comment below on any videos that you may want to see moving forward. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content other than that, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.